Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at the major indexes here, starting with the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, as well as the IWM Russell 2000. And I'm going to give my analysis and my thought process, and you're going to walk away from this video with some newfound knowledge on technical analysis, as well as hopefully some profitable trade ideas here on these major indexes. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, visit us on the homepage and get to know us a little bit better. If you like the free videos and analysis we give to you on a daily basis, it's nothing in comparison to the membership you get once you sign up with your free 7-day trial. Once you sign up with that membership, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are enjoying on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to help you with your trading. Alright, so let's take a look at the market here. I want to point out we've got some very choppy action in the market. So as soon as we break down here, we broke out of this little support. I'll draw that for you right about here. You can see it was previous resistance, and then it turns into support here, there, right there, right here, right here. We break that support here on Thursday, and then Friday, boom, we break back up and close over the previous day's high. So very choppy action. I'm just going to delete that level there because to me it's no longer valid. So a lot of choppy action, and especially if you're trading these individual names, you're going to get chopped around on the daily charts. We've been very successful with our day trades in the recent weeks, but not so successful with our swing trading. So last week we didn't take any swing trades, we only did day trades, and we did extremely well. So the reason I'm telling you that is because don't be stubborn, and don't just try to force trades. If the market isn't really working in your favor, then you really need to not fight what's going on in the market, and if it's not fitting your particular style, then just don't fight it. Sit on the sidelines or work a new style, like we're doing with the well, it's not a new style, but it's just a different style. The intraday trading has been working really well, so hopefully you can kind of take something from that. So getting back to the market here, we've got major support down here in the 2400s. This could be that bounce off of that level. I really don't know. With all this choppiness, and we haven't really gotten a true big bounce sign yet. I think on Friday, that's a big bounce sign. We closed over the previous day's high, but as you can see, we did that over here, and that kind of failed, and we headed lower. All right, but you're seeing that, you know, the rallies are being sold and the dips are being bought. So very choppy action, and it hasn't really given us a ticket as to which way we're really going to head. So with that said, the tie goes to the bulls, because overall, if you just look at this chart, I know I got a lot of lines here, but just focus on price. Here's price essentially heading straight up for about 1.5 years. So the trend is your friend. Is it going to end? I don't know. You don't know either. So the point is, you want to be trading with the overall trend. And right now, since we don't have a true direction of down or up, we got to assume that this trend is going to continue rather than break. So it's really had its chance to break down, but it really hasn't done that. Obviously it can change. Things can change on a dime. So on Monday, tomorrow maybe we'll be singing a different tune if we break these 2400 levels, but I doubt it'll happen. But anyways, you got to be ready for anything. But as it stands right now, the bulls are still maintaining this long-term control, as I showed you that long-term chart. So the levels here, let's get to these levels. 2400 is that main support, and that's based off of this previous resistance right here. right there, there, there. We broke over it, turned into support. Right there we got a bounce, and right here got a bounce as well. So that is still a support level. And then we've got resistance up here in about the 2440s, about 2444. Up here you can see it was previous resistance. Here we kind of breached it for one day, but I'm still going to use this as a level of resistance because we only breached it for one day, and as you can see we broke back under it, and it ended up being resistance for about the next 7 straight days. We ended up topping out at that level. So that's that main level of resistance, 2400 main level of support. Got a little mini downtrend line right here that's going to act as resistance. You can see we're making lower highs right here in the short term. So as far as the last 3 weeks is concerned, we are in a downtrend. Alright, so, and this is a very mini downtrend. 3 weeks is nothing in comparison to the overall chart. But as far as, you know, short-term trading goes, that is a level of resistance that you definitely want to be aware of. So I'm going to cover the Dow Jones now. Dow Jones here forming a little bit of a higher and tighter pattern here. And what I mean by that is, you know, the S&P 500 had some big dips, and we tested this previous level of support. You can see like the Dow Jones had this previous level of resistance, and we didn't even really get close on this dip here. And we didn't really break the 20-period simple moving average. Alright? Whereas the S&P 500 is still below the 20-period simple moving average, even with the dip. Even with the pop that we got on Friday. But as you can see, the Dow Jones has just been trading sideways, right up, and really tight up against this level. So, to me, the Dow Jones looks a lot more bullish overall. So if we get some kind of pop here on Monday, to me this looks like a little bull flag. If we get a pop over about 215, that level, 215, then we could see a really nice breakout. I believe it'll be something like we saw right here, where that was a few week or a couple week breakout. So very tight pattern here. So if 215 is breached, then more than likely we're going to see a nice breakout on the Dow Jones. Very nice and tight pattern. I'm going to touch on the NASDAQ now. And the NASDAQ, same thing as the S&P 500, but this is an even bigger level here for the NASDAQ. You can see there's a lot bigger support. Many touches. We broke below that on Thursday, and then boom, gapped up and closed well over that support and well over the previous day's high. So to me it looks like it may want to reverse from here. Again, it can all change on Monday, but it held these lows very well, and we got a big bounce back up, back over that support. So that's telling me that it didn't really like to stay down here. Price didn't really want to stay down there. We've also got a gap up here that may want to fill as well. So that's my thoughts on the NASDAQ. Now touching on the IWM. Now if you've been following these videos on the IWM, we had a perfect level down here around 139 that we've been pointing out based off of these previous lows, and we said if we headed down here, we're most likely going to get a bounce off of this level. And if you've been following these videos, you would know that. And we did get that really nice bounce here off of that level. Now, we did break this trend line, so this could just be a very short-term bounce. You can see the trend line started here. We got a bounce here. And then you can see several bounces against that level right there. And then we broke that on Thursday. Friday's bounce still kept us below that level. So, in the short term, if we do pop up, fill that gap, that could be a level of resistance that we end up getting rejected at in the near term. So pay attention to these two main levels here. We've got support down here around 139, and then we've got resistance up here from the trend line, the gap fill, and then these previous big time, all-time high resistance levels around 142. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it as always. Again, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, you are missing out. Give us a visit on the homepage and get to know us a little bit better. If you like these free videos that we give to you on a daily basis, it's nothing in comparison to the membership you get once you sign up at thetradinganalyst.com with your membership. Once you sign up, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that members are getting on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to help you.